You see these three defenders on this side. You know there's a game coming on that side of the field.
Jackson with time. There's Andrews with his first catch. Second down and 8. Jackson over the middle. Andrews makes a great catch. To the 38-yard line. Lamar float.
Blitz is on. Hill the block and Jackson to the air and caught. Here's the other tight end, Andrew.
Take this angle right there.
Well protected, wide open, Andrews. Now he's targeted, and it goes for a touchdown.
Well done. You mention someone's name, the ball ends up in his hands.
Alert.
First down. Fake to him this time. Completion again to Andrews, his second catch.
10-yard penalty and a first down.
Just need better technique out there.
Fake to Henry again. Deep throw, wide open. Andrews looks around, there's no one there. And he's tackled at the 12 by Sainristil.
First and goal. Wide open and a touchdown. Back-to-back games with a touchdown for Mark Andrews. And what the situation is there, if there is any. It's been Hill in the backfield. Play action with him. Down the middle, that's Andrews. Inside the 10 where it's first and goal.
A lot of size to Derrick Henry. He's just trying to protect himself, but a good call. You can't go low.
Jackson gets out of there. Tryon Shoyinka chasing him, and the pass is caught by Andrews on the sideline for... Let's see if the feet were in when Mark Andrews made this grab. Bay, if they can get a stop. Floated, wide open, touchdown, Andrews. And with the foot on the gas pedal.
Second down and goal. Jackson throwing to the end zone, caught. Touchdown Ravens. Mark Andrews, who's gotten busier as the weeks have moved on. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
That's why we practice. Oh, okay. I'll retract that question next time. As Jackson again has an open target. It's Mark Andrews with his...
Jackson throws, reaching up, making the grab there is Mark Andrews.
But definitely not putting up the numbers they did earlier, a couple years ago.
3rd and 7. Jackson floats one. Andrews gets out of bounds, and you got a flag down. Pressure. Wide open. Touchdown. Mark Andrews.
Lamar doing what Lamar does, and now floating it for Andrews. A little bit of a juggle, but he was able to. End zone. Catch is made. Touchdown.
Well, they had the right call. Chargers did. They were doubling Andrews and just not played particularly well. Obviously, he's got the ball.
I wish I could tell you it's not.
The old yips. Here's a first and goal. And he's signaling as he backpedals to the 30. Oh, what a catch! Andrews secures it and shows the football to everyone. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Nothing's really there, guys. Move over there. All right. I'm going to high point this to the tallest player and one of the great tight ends in the National Football League, and no one would ever throw this ball into all this coverage.
+5 if they get a victory today. 3rd and 8. And with pressure, look at him pull it down. That is Andrews for the second time. We're bringing Gene Steratore after this play about that, adding on that yardage in the back of that play. As Lamar flings it. And that's a catch by Andrews at
The ball is at the 13-yard line. 3rd and goal. Play clock just about to expire. Jackson fires. Touchdown! Mark
Mark Andrews. And that's his 48th career touchdown, breaking a tie with Jamal Lewis for the most touchdowns in Ravens history.
That was there, and that's great coaching.
So now we're all tied as Lamar Jackson back to throw with pressure in his face. Lets it go. Andrews on the run. Beautiful pass from Jackson.
So they still got to go out and execute.
Jackson zips it over the middle. It's caught for the touchdown. Mark Andrews for 6.
It's going to be a lot nicer here at halftime watching Beyonce without worrying about win and lose.
Jackson on 2nd and 10, avoids the sack. Now Jackson looking to run, looking to throw, looking to connect. Andrews on the run, down the sideline. Andrews accelerates inside the red zone.
So Miles Bryant, number 27, comes off the slot and actually does a nice job beating Henry. But what did we say before? A quarterback under pressure, the order of operations. Derrick Henry's done the bulk of his damage throughout his career.
1st and goal. Jackson play action. Floats it wide open. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, 10th of the year. And Jackson is cooking.
And how he utilizes where he wants to throw this football.
2nd down and 6. Pressured. Can't get him. Throws. Open. Andrews. Well into field goal range at worst to the 25. He goes. Herbig.
We haven't said his name a lot, but Von Miller's been here many times.
2nd and 6. Backpedaling all kinds of time. And wide open. It's Andrews. Shoved out at about the 20.
Tony calls.
See, I'm back on my... See, I'm back on my bullshit. Ayy, see, I'm back on my bullshit. Came a long way from school, bitch. We them niggas been banging and walking with full clips. Pocket filled with them blue strips. All I hang with the silent, can't fuck with no loose lips. If he rat, cut him loose quick. If a fuck nigga try, bet his ass make the news quick. Hit his ass with these blue tips. But these niggas won't shoot shit.